Welcome, everyone. Oh, you're so excited. Hold on.
I want it.
The glass is live. Wait, not yet. All right, now that I've made a mess. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
They've never even seen that
Welcome
tool.
to the gathering point. We got new phones. I hear that noise and I have no clue what it is. Okay. Hot glass, just because that's how you start the show. Next is hot glass right here. If you want to come look at the top of this, it's the shape of like a superhero.
A superhero symbol?
A superhero shape. Because it's kind of this.
What are you thinking about this?
Do you know what I mean? Like, here's the optical mold.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I need this ladle.
A lot of glass to fill.
Uh-huh.
Think you can handle that? I believe in you.
Yeah, look at this ladle. Full of hot molten glass. Bess is like, what are you doing? I'm not using this. I am too short is more than not buff enough, but I'm too short. Okay, we're going to do this next part. I need another minute. So what we're doing is taking the gathering ball and we're testing the base because we want to see if it works. So this particular one we're going to do right here. When the whole piece is made, we're going to put it together over there because I don't want to be running across the shop. So what we just did, the goal is this, and Oliver's going to guide it because I can't really see over the edge. I might be like this, and he'd be like, no, back here. Good?
We're going to do it.
You feeling confident?
I think we can make this Batman symbol.
It's like a superhero, like.
Yeah.
I guess I could draw a line down it and it would look like a holly leaf.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. It's Christmas time here at the Glass Academy. All right. Tail goes, which is fine. Just when you. Don't touch these molds. You know they're going to be hot. Look! Yeah, baby! Okay, so you see why the tail?
Yeah.
Aim it towards the beginning, but nice. And I'm happy it doesn't look like a...
Well, that's the right amount of thickness.
Yeah. So then what we're going to do is we're going to be making this other thing on the pipe, and then we're going to bring it over here and stick it on top of this. Of course, what is it? It's a vase, because that's how I'm rolling again. So good.
There we go.
I'll let you dispose of it.
Yep. We'll deal with those in a little bit.
Let's deal with those in a little bit. Okay, so ladle, not using it. Gathering ball.
I'll get the ladle out of your way.
I've got 2 of them. So this guy's going to take a few minutes for that glass to come off.
So I see you guys asking in the comments a little bit, who is here tonight? We've got Michelle, We've got Oliver. We've got Matt on the camera as of right now. Yep,
You're going to see him.
And then Bess, as always, on tech support. The boys, Jake and Chris, are not here this week, so I don't know if they'll be tuning in at some point, but they are not here, so we are holding down the fort. So we're going a little rogue tonight.
Yeah, so I've thrown everyone for a loop because I'm like, okay, here's what we're going to do. And then they're going to throw me for a loop because we're going to get to some of the bunnies, which I've never even made or been here when they're making them. So I was like, okay, you guys can lead for a bunny. Okay, so setup. Oliver's going to move the molds and create some sort of similar pattern in size and then get the tools that you need. So when I gather, same thing.
Yep.
We've got Matt and Bess. And we need 3 people to do this because I think once we cast the glass and cut it, then we're going to need the torch to make sure it's staying hot. And then we got to bring the glass over. So at some point, I think Bess is going to hop on the camera. Okay. Mr. Gimbal bit the dust. So I have no idea what's going on, Mr. Gimbal. Maybe they just wear out after a while.
Could be.
So we're hand holding it. I think we'll do just fine, but it makes it a little tougher on us. So send love to Matt in the chat.
And if you see his finger, that's just a guest appearance.
Yeah, it's the extra bonus. Okay, so everything's up. The book. All right, I don't have the book. I said it somewhere. When I was taught, the Italian master that taught me, I'm looking for a prop. He made goblets, and when you make a goblet, if you've seen us do the cane goblet, you line up the cane, you go into the mold, and you have stripes on your glass. Well, you have about this much glass that all looks the same. If you cut it in half, you can make the goblet top with the top half and the goblet foot with the bottom half and do whatever goopy stuff you want in the middle. So this is a technique he did about color. I'm just doing it in clear. These guys have never seen this done or had anyone do this, so it's a learning curve for all of us. And I don't want to waste any color. The thing is, I've been thinking about this all day, but I haven't done it all day.
Well, thinking's the first step, so that's going to be fine.
So I'm on the right path. Small block. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's just so weird.
We don't get to see you on the pipe very often.
I know. And both of you get to see it. All right. If you guys haven't said in the chat who you are and where you're watching from, let us know.
We've got Michael watching from Leonidas, Michigan, from his cozy cabin. We've got Nat watching from Western Australia. We've got the Beck twins from Twinsburg. We've got Marianne watching from Blissfield, Michigan. Carol from Sarnia. Linda from Connecticut. Susan from Indiana. Keep those cities and countries coming in, guys. We love to see them.
Now I understand what they say about the mic. I was like, wait a second, what is this thing? All the things.
You're on the other side of the fence today.
I know, it's bizarre. Because I'm thinking 5 steps ahead and not in the moment. So let's see if I can get back in the moment. All right, Matt. What I was doing on that one, typically when you blow glass, you don't shoot the bubble to the bottom. You want to keep thickness on the bottom, but for this tube, I want an even thickness. I want an even thickness because every piece I want to be the same Like if this was full of color and I blew one really fat and the next part of it really thin, the color would look very different.
Okay.
If we had recycle, I'd be using recycle right now. Like my goal is to make sure we all know the dance that we're going to be playing. I certainly don't sit down and be like, oh, it's going to be a finished piece. I'm looking for 3 tubes. So I'm going to stretch it out a little. Think shot glasses. I'm going to get 3 shot glasses out of this piece. And I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but there's a cord in there. Looks like snot.
Yeah, we love that.
If I'm being honest, that's the easiest way to describe it. Did you zoom in on that, Bess? Did you see that?
We sure did. We've got Mary from Hudsonville on YouTube. We've got Sue from Wisconsin, Carrie from Connecticut, Jody from Prince Edward Island. She says, not a lot of commenting tonight, though, because there's a cat on my laptop.
Ooh.
Let that cat type.
Yeah.
Let the cat speak for you. It wants to.
My cat sent an email the other day. So I figured out their little paws, their little bottoms of their paws, work on the touchpad for my mouse on my laptop. And he touched it and he sent an email. I was only halfway done typing out.
That's hilarious. I could get in trouble with that. Okay, so wasn't thinking about blowing at night, so I'm not wearing my tinted glasses. So there's that. All right, Oliver, I'm going to have you knock this off.
Pardon?
Will you knock this off?
Yeah. The other thing we got going on tonight is that because you're on the pipe tonight, it's a lot different of a teamwork dynamic for Matt and I that we're not quite used to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just figure it out. The reality is this, like Chris and I would always work things out and then he'd take the team and train them after he thought about the best practices to do it. Because sometimes it's like, oh, I see your idea. And now I'm going to stop talking.
Now you got to focus as we open this up. Has that changed a lot between working with Chris at the beginning of the business and working more with Jake nowadays?
Yeah. I'd have to think about how. Like, I think when Chris and I were learning to blow glass, we were learning at the same time, where Jake has more of a background. Like, when Chris and I were learning, it was like, oh, I think he did this type of move. I think we need to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we were learning together, where Jake is working with Chris, sometimes working with me, sometimes.
All right. Are you thinking you're ready for the hook quite yet?
I'm gonna squeeze it down.
Okay. Let me make sure that's getting nice and warm.
Captain Hook. All right, so do you guys see how it's going to be a cup? This is going to be the bottom. And when I say you guys, I mean, the people watching the show. I know you guys know. Not ready?
Not
That's
yet?
okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can hang out over here. Come to my chalet. I mean, that's why I was like, go to the glory hole. I'm ready now.
Oh, okay. I'll just be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay, so there's a small hole in the bottom of this, but it won't matter because it's going to be going, that hole's going to get closed by the tall patty we set it on. All right. I don't know the best way to do this. There you go.
There we go. We'll run this off the garage real quick. Bam.
I wasn't sure if there was like a brick to stop it from rolling, but I think you're good.
I think it'll be all right.
Just so everyone in the chat knows, Matt has the camera, and he's eagerly awaiting your questions.
As always. Katrina says hello from Australia. Dominique says hello from Quebec.
What? That's my sister and her husband. Are you guys
really?
watching it? Oh, no. No.
We've got Janet from Rhode Island.
Nothing like a little bit of stress. All right, so my sister and her husband, they do marzipan. We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Carrie sent me a picture of her sister's wedding cake. So, Anne-Marie, since you guys are all listening, my neighbor wants you to bring some because she wants to work with you because she feels that if you do these marzipan creatures on the internet, people that do Fimo clay would love it. So you could sell a whole, like Fimo, what is that called? Isn't it like modeling clay, the colored stuff?
I've never heard it called that, but...
I think when it first came out, like when you were born, it was called Fimo. What is it called now?
Is it just a sculpting clay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Fimo was like a brand name, and then they
could
lost
be.
it or something.
Yeah, it could be.
All right,
There
there's
we go.
tube number 2.
I'll grab that hook real quick.
Yeah, I got to squeeze it down just a touch more. So, can you all understand if this was a tube of the same color pattern, how I'd have 3 little things that are the same?
Yes.
Okay, you can go right in the hole if you want. Voila.
There we go. Taking it away.
So Chris is in 6 feet of snow, and Jake is in slush.
Oh, man.
Lucy went to Florida for a funeral of a friend,
Okay.
and we're in Michigan. My family was this.
I'll be in Florida this week.
What part?
Key Largo.
For wedding?
Just Connor's 30th birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
All right, this one's a little tricky. He's a little thick. So this is actually going to be the center one, and we're going to attach the 2 to this side. So I don't
Okay.
need to punny it up at all.
So I will not be here for this weekend, which I'm very bummed about.
Oh, Bess is missing the sheep show.
The sheep show.
So for the sake of this evening, because we're streaming live, we do have to say glass sheep, or suddenly someone will be on us for selling sheep. Did you guys know that? On Facebook, you can't say animals.
We can't talk about animals.
Like you can't list sheep. Like I can't say I'm selling
because they think
sheep.
you're selling actual sheep and not glass sheep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the robots can't figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've had posts taken down, and it's like, why? Because we said slugs. too funny.
Megan says Fimo is a brand of polymer clay.
That's what it is,
thinking of.
polymer clay.
Kathleen is watching from Highland, Michigan. She also says it's still Fimo, it's just a brand.
Okay. Nope. We're going to do the bit, the stickum, the bit, the stickum, and then that.
Okay, we're going right into it.
We
All right.
are. So, Bess, do you feel you're in a position it's not near 6:30 yet?
We have 10 minutes, yes.
Okay, so let's walk through the game plan.
Okay.
Not now. Oliver's going to bring me a little bit of glass. Matt, you'll bring from the garage one of the tubes. Bess has the camera.
Yeah.
So then you're going to
Alright.
bring the tube over here. So we're going to time this. As Oliver's coming over and I'm putting the bit on, I want you right there when the bit, after I cut the bit.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Wrappers are right there.
So that might be for the last, yeah, you're right. So I should preheat them now. Here, we could do them on this. Just pretending. Look at the new tools. Thanks, Matt.
How cute.
Okay, so let me think. All right, bit, then from the garage, then bit, then from the garage, and then we do that. Ready, go.
I hope Jake's watching because he requested these new pair of grabbers.
And I get to use them first.
Absolutely.
Matt, you should be here.
He hasn't appeared in the comments yet. I've been
Yeah.
watching for him or Chris.
Jake is with the Montreal group. So the Dominique.
Okay. Bye, Amy. Thanks for all your sheep. All you did today. Is this going how you envisioned it so far?
It is, except I got dust from these things on it.
Do you need
Okay.
another flash, Michelle?
I'm going to flash and then we're ready.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, Matt's got the timing down now. So yep, butter. Ooh, that's what I didn't think about. It looks like a candelabra. Ooh, it could be a candelabra. I'm
Like-
thinking flowers, but why couldn't you put candles in it?
It's like Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. He's the little candle guy.
Oh, he is. We're gonna have to name it something like that. Luminaire. I mean, look at it. It's like two eyeballs going in there, and like the stick is his nose.
Yeah.
I haven't lost my mind, really. Okay. So now, the goal was a lot of optics, so we got that going on. These left a little dust thread. That's all right. So, gathering ball, ladling it in the hole like we did,
I'm guiding you
pushing
in
it
and snipping
aside. Yep. Matt, you're going to babysit this, and then we're going to knock off this pipe. So you need a pair of diamonds in your pocket, so when you come over there, you've got diamonds on you.
I can grab him a pair of diamonds
He'll
real quick.
grab, no, those are good. Then, okay.
There's a lot of action going on right now.
Are you ready, Matt?
I'm ready.
All right, so Matt's job is to watch my timing and when I say bring it on over. So we need to let it set up in the mold a minute. And you can walk, Bess, if you want to walk by.
I just really wish I had the gimbal right now.
I know, right? Because to go over, how are you going to see?
I'll just be tall.
You are tall.
Bess
Okay.
is famously 8'5".
I know,
What
I
am I?
love it.
8'5".
Oh, I thought you said Bess is famously apple pie.
That too. That too. No one knows what it means, but that too.
All right, so I am not the super gatherer, so I'm just going to give myself a little more stuff on the gathering ball so I can get the amount of glass that I need.
How does that help you get more glass?
It makes a bigger circumference. And I also want to make sure I don't get metal flake in this, which is very possible because this is usually when you dig the furnace out when you use this.
I'm ready when you are.
Moment of truth.
Good call, Matt.
Woo!
Just so you guys know, we can't see the comments right now, but if you have questions, as soon as I can get to comments.
Oh, nice. Matt brought you the thing for the tail. All right, so why are we doing it this way? I can spin a little if you like, or not.
I think we're ready to
Yeah.
snip.
Cut it again.
Come
There
on,
we go.
hands. There we go.
Third
Gosh, I
time's
hope
the
Jake and Chris
charm.
weren't watching that.
Okay, so they will use the
Give it a little bit of time.
torch. No, we don't even need the torch. Okay, let me scoot this a little. So I'm not right on top. Maybe Bess can see better. Okay,
then I
Matt,
can move
let's
these.
do it.
Ready?
Yeah. Batman shape.
And then you let me know when you're ready for the fluffer.
I don't know how to do this. Okay. Whoops, that's not going to work.
Ready?
Yep. Ah, these are slippery buggers. So, these are hot. Oh, you guys, I was off a little bit. That guy might have a hole. All right. Do we need a torch anywhere? I don't know.
Can torch up in there and make sure it's sealed.
Yeah, you could do that. Give me a little torch there. So the shape became a little ovalized.
Yeah, the
All right, that's
flame is
good.
coming through the other end.
Yeah, because it's got a little bit of hole, so we heated it, and maybe now it's sealed. We'll only know at the annealer reveal. All right, who's going to put this beast away?
Let me grab a paddle real quick and I can put it away. Damn.
You're living on the edge. I don't know if I'd do that. I will buy flowers for the annealer reveal, so
Let's
you
go
can
on
see
the
how
right
cool this
side.
is. What was the name? Lumi?
The little candelabra guy in Beauty and the Beast is Lumiere.
Damn.
Lumiere. It lost
there we
its
go.
round shape, so they'd have to be square candles. But that's okay.
All right.
We
not
could
too
do that.
bad.
I'm just gonna come and check in on the comments here.
Yeah, I'll take over on this real quick.
Perfect. Thank you, Oliver.
All right, we will do. Oliver, do you and Matt want to go over the table for a second?
Yeah, we can talk about the table, Matt. I know you got a lot to say, Matt. Why don't you get up here in the camera light and do all this talking that you love to do?
Well, we got some beautiful bunnies over here.
Why don't you grab one and tell me what you like about it? Because me and you've been on the bunny tribe recently.
Number 5 is probably my favorite over here, simply because we got the gold on here. Usually the gold doesn't strike out like this, but for some reason I think maybe I got it a little too hot and I got it a little milky.
That was the word I was going to use, is milky.
I do like the milky.
But this is how it usually works, and this is how this one.
I think it goes well with the orange, though. The table is fun tonight because it's kind of like a preview of what we've got going on this weekend for Blossom and Bloom, which is our spring show here in the gallery, Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4, both days.
That's a little bit of tobacco on there.
I like how it has kind of a matte finish.
Yeah.
Right, Matt?
Almost coppery.
Matt didn't get the pun,
Matt didn't
Bess.
get
I
it.
got
I know.
your
Thank
pun.
you, Oliver.
Everyone in the comments understood your pun, Bess.
Thank
It went
you, Oliver.
right over Matt's head.
Just didn't.
Thank you, Matt.
It's a nice beautiful angle.
I love the gold and the glitteriness of it.
I said it's hard to hear Matt.
Well, that's no surprise.
God.
I'll crank them up a little more.
It's
Super
bizarre to be on this end because I'm like, this is when ask them about this, or like, I can't think of both things. Okay, so we've got a fun game next that we're gonna do because it's a game. It's all a game. Bess, what's our time?
It is 6:30, so table is going live as we speak.
Okay. So you saw
I'm
the
just gonna
items.
Make sure
Very
that
nice.
everything is functioning
And
properly.
a little bit we'll go over the sheep table, but for now we're gonna play a game with. Where are the little sheets of paper?
I
They-
have them. I will find them for you. But I think before we find those, Matt and I need to make a bunny.
Oh yeah, you do.
So I'll
Okay,
pass
I can
this
talk
camera
about the
off
whole
to
process
you,
then. Here we go, here we go.
And Matt's gonna gather it up. And Matt, let's get a little buck wild with the color pattern.
Buck Wild. We're gonna make the bunnies. They all have pink noses. Tonight
What are you
we're gonna
looking for,
play
Oliver?
designer. And we're gonna play craftsman. Bess is the designer. Matt's gonna be the craftsman. Oliver's the assistant. And did you find him in your back
Don't
pocket?
mind me. I'm just losing stuff.
Oh,
It
right.
happens.
Oh, they're right here, you guys. Hello.
See, I knew right where they were.
The reason they're bright green is so exactly what happened didn't happen. All right, these guys have set out the color. I have not seen the bunny made. Why? Because I'm just doing all kinds of other stuff while they're working on the bunnies. So they're talking about what they're doing. And then we're going to play a game. Who wants to guess what's under these sheets of paper?
Red, orange.
I just went over
That's doing too
everything.
much.
So
What?
That's doing too much.
there's the designer. She doesn't know it
That's doing
yet.
too much,
She
bro.
does know it. But
Pick
then
two
you guys
colors.
can start. After this piece, someone's going to be the assistant. Someone's going to be on camera,
All right.
and someone's going to be the craftsman.
Time.
And to make it fair, we'll draw cards. So
All right. Getting the marvers cleaned
it's
off
going to
real
show
quick.
off what these guys have been doing and how they've been doing it.
Double checking tools real quick.
Smart man, because I moved your ear ones. These are necessary, and I had moved those.
I believe that's about everything.
Tonight, they are. The reason we're highlighting them on the show is because those eggs are going to be featured in our show this weekend. This weekend, it is Blossoms and Bloom, a spring glassblowing festival. And that's what we're going to be making. We're going to be showing you. We're not going to do it on the show because solid glass is actually really boring to watch being made. And it's all about the color patterns. These guys crank up the music. They get the mojo going, and they made some
The music does get cranked.
beautiful eggs.
What is nice here about Matt and I being on the live show together is that we work together so much, so I know what colors Matt uses all the time. And I know I can pull out something in particular, and Matt will be like, that's new, I want to use it.
The truth comes out.
Brown going on, and I put some spots of gold on there. I'm
Ooh,
going to
so it's gonna
marver this
have-
out pretty much into a cone, and then we're going to start shaping up the...
So these bunnies are totally solid.
Which was kind of cool too when we had the recycle tank on.
But it being completely solid poses its own set of challenges.
All right, so he said he needed the sharp ones because he starts with the second bump of the bunny. No pressure, no pressure.
There are 15,000 people watching you right now, Matt.
Cheering you on with all those hearts and thumbs up flooding through.
It's been a couple days since Matt and I have made these.
But it's just like riding a bike. You don't forget anything. Or do you?
Right.
I'll tell you, it's pretty interesting not seeing the comments and talking to the comments. It just feels like the four of us in a
Elongate
room.
the head a little bit more.
All right.
Bess, the designer, is looking thoughtfully.
See what my color options are.
All her choices. You guys see how the bunny is right now? That's going to be the top of his head where the ears go. So today is what, March 5th? I want to note it in the Library of Congress, March 5th. We're publicly showing our bunnies. An original design by the Glass Academy.
All right.
If anyone else to show up with these ideas
There we
and
go.
make bunnies, know that they got the idea from here.
I'll borrow these real quick.
Okay, that's still the bottom. That little bit of hot glass is where the punny will go. By putting the hot glass on there, it's a really nice centering point, but it also protects the color, because a lot of times when you put the punny on and it goes on too hot because it's a solid piece, it takes a chunk of color with it, and then that's no fun. So you can see what's hot by the orange color. Matt uses the Taglia, or not the Taglia, the Sophietta to cool it off. And next
Very
come the bunny
nice.
ears. So I guess we're getting a new gimbal.
There we go.
So I
All right.
apologize if it's a little choppy tonight. I for sure can see a difference now.
Matt, did you use gold for your spots?
I did.
You want the ears and tail to match?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Let's do the scarlet and then put like spots of brown on it too. We'll just match it.
Of brown or of gold?
Gold.
Okay, you got it. That'll look nice.
Okay, so they communicated what color they need. During the week when we were making the bunnies, we pretty much made 3 of the same color pattern, and then the next pattern, 3 of the same color pattern. We change our colors every year. The blossoms and blooms, this year it was a salmon, orange, and a purple theme. So we take those 3 colors, and that's the main focus for the show we're having. There's always oddities. We have a blue bunny on the table tonight. We have different colored bunnies. But
I like the blue bunny a lot.
do you? The bright blue one?
Yeah.
Like the lapis blue one?
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
I have found out that I have a favorite color of blue, and I'm trying to find ways we can use it more.
And is it lapis?
It's not lapis, it's like a little more muted than lapis. It's not on the table today, but next time we break it out for a live show, I'll point it out to you.
I'm curious, you guys, as torch workers, if you have a different sense of heat. Because I was like, what's going on? Flash that. Because you guys work with a different style glass. Like, how do you learn?
Boro, you can like let it completely cool down to the touch.
Yeah.
And work on only one side, keep only that side hot, and then like
Because it doesn't transfer. The heat doesn't transfer.
we had a question. Someone said, when will more of those sparkly eggs be available?
March 9th on the website this weekend.
So will they be available this weekend on the website?
Correct.
Perfect. Carol says, Matt, did you burn your right arm?
I have many burns on many appendages.
They just
Such a good
heal well.
answer, man.
And tattoos hide them nicely. No, that's just red ink. All right, did you guys catch that move there with the ears? It was one big bit. Then he did a little wiggle wiggle after the cut. And now that's how you get the center of the ear. What? These were lamp making tools Chris and I bought in I think it was 91 when we went to Italy. And you use those at the bottom of a lamp to let the cord come out of the lamp. It was a finishing technique. But we didn't know what they were. And we only had a small budget. And that tool was within our budget. And so, who knew?
Oh, no.
30 years later, it would be
I got it, Michelle.
bunny ears. Matt's mic went flying.
Rescue mission.
Oliver to the rescue.
Oh god, the battery pack's open.
And
Oh,
it's still on, though. Everything should be golden. Let's just stick it in my pocket.
can you hear Matt? Can you hear Matt?
Alright.
Check, check. Can everybody hear me?
Bess is looking pretty serious. I don't know.
Everything's good on my end.
You're lucky, man.
I'm just pulling sheep.
Bah. Boy, we're giving them a real challenge today. Not only do we have super cool products in tonight's show to buy, but we're doing really cool stuff. So it's like, do I go to the website? Do I watch the glass blowing? What do I do? Oliver, is this the extra glass that was left over?
Yeah, I had a little bit more than needed, but this is ears and tail are brought on the same bit.
Very nice, very nice. Squeaky shears.
Sorry, everybody.
It's funny, it sounds like a bird chirping and they look like a beak. All right, how many people have seen the bunnies starting in the neighborhood? I know our neighborhood has them. Must be springtime. Oliver is heating up a small piece of cane. In this case, it's pink. He's heating up the tip.
Getting this nice gentle heat at first, as gentle as you can get with the radical torch. Matt's getting his last few seconds to make some last adjustments on the bunny. And then we go right there. And it only has to be perfectly on center in the middle. So it's not a lot of pressure to do that freehand.
Great.
But it turns
I'm
out
already
nice.
shaking from too much coffee today. I can do it. All right, so everyone knows where this goes next? Yes? No? Put it in the chat. How many people are new? We always get new people watching the show. I know you told us where you're from, but maybe you're new to the show. And if you are, welcome. We are the Glass Academy.
The Glass Academy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oliver, can we get a reduction for that
Little
nice
reduction.
shiny gold in there?
So Matt's going to make it shiny gold. With the assistance of Oliver as he changes the gas-air mixture. Flames are shooting out. Things are getting crazy.
That's what we call the blingage.
Yeah, there he goes.
Ooh.
And what colors did you do for his body?
That's the nice
Scarlet
like,
brown.
terracotta brown.
Okay,
And then we put gold speckles all over it.
nice.
I think that's a heavy hitter.
You want one more reduction?
Yeah, let's do one more. One more final one.
Dun, 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 dun.
And that'll be that.
All right,
then I'll
stay
knock
there.
this
Tina
off and
says,
put
are
it
you
away.
doing a GA stamp? Does that go on the bottom of these?
It does go on the bottom.
Yup.
Okay.
And so they also are very
And I'll
aware
take
that
that
the
from you.
bottom is concave so that when they put the
Bam.
stamp, like they push it
One
in
final
one more
look
time.
real quick.
Oh, lovely. Very nice.
That's going to come out to be a more orangey brown as it cools down.
So also on the website this weekend, we're not teasing you too hard, but all you people who are not local, we will have a selection of these just like you see tonight on the website. We've got the web pages ready. Everything's good to go. Doesn't it look like the chocolate bunny?
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
And
You know what? And as
Hold.
much as all of you want that, guess what? That one's staying here.
there we go.
I like the bend on just one of his ears, so it's a little floppy.
You know, the designer can like make those choices.
The one up,
Nice
one
job.
down.
Yeah, I love that. Little floppy guy.
It's a good one.
It was a really good one. So Bess, that one's not for sale because I want to save it as a symbol of this night.
Absolutely.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't get to work with these guys very often. It's nice to have something that they made on show number 257. All right. Before Bess goes to the colors, or she's going to look at them, I just want to say
allowed to
tonight's
put-
question is, what makes our handmade glass so special
we can
compared
do
to
that.
other art forms? Why is glass so unique?
Bess and I are having a secret conversation about color here.
Yeah.
Got 3 ideas floating around in my head.
Okay, wait, stop 1 second. This is, to be honest, this is what happens with a designer. A designer comes down to the hot shop and says, I want to mix these colors together and I want to do this. And then the artist or the craftsman says, no.
No way.
No way.
Those colors won't work, and here's why.
Darn.
So let's hear it. We'll hear.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over the blue
Legitimately.
cough. Yeah.
Okay, you start with you want to use a white.
So I have 3 ideas floating around in my head. I was thinking just a nice classic white bunny with some pink ears, which would look cute if he had a little pink nose on him.
Okay.
But we forgot to tell you, Bess.
Yes.
There's no white out.
I know. So Oliver and I were discussing that. My next option was when I was a kid, I loved anything cotton candy. So I was kind of thinking a cotton candy themed bunny with this nice pastel pink and blue.
Like blue body, pink ears, pink tail.
I was thinking blue body with a little bit of a pink speckle on him with pink ears.
Oh, I see. Okay, bubblegum cotton candy. I'm with you.
Bubblegum
Okay.
cotton candy.
Is that like blue raspberry flavor?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much, very much. I know exactly what you're talking
So I'm
about.
kind of thinking blue body with a little bit of a pink speckle on him with some matching pink ears.
Okay.
Oh, the tail. I didn't think about that part.
Is it the same as the ears?
Yeah, same as the ears. Pink tail.
Okay.
Is
All
that
right.
doable?
Let me make sure I got this here. That way
Yes.
you don't walk away being like, what did they do?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do blue base coat. We're going to put a little bit of pink speckle on it. That's
Yep.
going to be the body.
Yep.
When we get to the ears and tail, we're going to flip that. We're going to do a pink base with a little bit of blue speckle on it, or are we
I was
keeping it the
thinking
same?
just solid pink for
Just
the ears
solid
and
pink.
tail.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I think we can do that. I think we can manage that.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Card pickers, picking cards.
I think it's the three of us here, Matt. And
That's gonna tell
I'll
what our
let-
role is.
I'll let you have it. You can go first. There's no pressure.
You
Try
can't
not
see
to read
through
through it.
X-ray vision. You can't see through the card.
I picked the one I didn't.
What do I see?
Are you camera?
Oh, darn. Look, I'll take that one.
All right.
Hey!
All right,
Two
here we
left.
go.
That's assistant.
What? Yeah.
Again.
All right, we're going to put him back.
Now, Matt, I don't know if you know how to do all this stuff, dude. Like, do you think you got this?
I don't know. I think this is going to be a real challenge.
We're gonna watch Matt freeze up like a deer in headlights on camera.
Well,
You better get
Let's
started.
get it. The next one, we'll do it again, and whoever gets it, gets it. I wanted to see, I'll be honest, I wanted to see it one more time. I wasn't paying attention if he was using a solid pipe or a blown pipe. So there were a couple things I wasn't looking for.
Yup, we start these off on the counterweights because it's a pretty large initial gather.
Yeah, so the other part is if I go to make one of these, you're going to understand I haven't made, any of them, and you're going to see what the learning curve is. we had a talk earlier in the week too about if you get rolling on the piece and it's not the right shape, because sometimes they're just not, then you start over.
Blue body with a pink speckle on it. Yes.
Matt, if you mess up this color pattern, Bess will never
gonna
forgive
cry.
you.
You know, a year ago since I started working here, it's
Yeah,
way back.
yeah. Go way back to
Way
Bess's first
back.
day.
There used to be a place Ford Road called Wayback Burger.
Never heard of
Oh,
it.
that was way back then.
It was way back. It was about maybe 3-4 years ago. They had this burger there called the Teaser. And it was like 5 slices of cheese on one burger.
I've never heard Ford Road and what?
Like Ford Road and almost the Outer Drive.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I should know where that is. Okay, so he went into 3 dips of the blue. It's a bigger chunk blue. And so you need to do a lot of layers to fill in. Like think like chocolate chips or how our sheep are bumpy. Watch, let me walk
A little
to a
bit more
sheep for a
pink on that, you
second.
think?
So just a wee bit.
See all the
Just a wee
bumps?
bit, yeah.
If you don't melt them in flat or you don't have enough, it just takes a ton of color. So that's what Matt was doing, was making sure the right colors were on there. Also heating it enough that when he went into the pink, that none of the blue came off in the pink. Because sometimes you'll come and you'll look at a product and you'll be like, there's a blue dot on it. Now you know why.
So this whole time I thought I was going crazy because I thought I heard a clock ticking.
It's this.
It's the fan.
I told Oliver that and he's like, what are you, super ears? And I'm like,
I
no.
literally thought I was going crazy sitting under here for the past 51 minutes. And then I looked up and realized that it was the fan.
Yeah, which, yeah.
I don't hear it at all. I've like completely tuned it out today, I
hear
guess.
it so loudly.
I know. We'll oil it when we get up there. Okay, so cone shape. All you glass blowers out there watching, come up with your own bunny. But if you try to make our bunny, here's the step-by-step.
I was wondering where you were going with that one.
All right, let's look at the proportions. We've got 1/3, 2/3, which is not Fibonacci sequence, but that's like a...
The golden rule or
Yeah,
something
yep,
like that.
golden rule. Pi, whatever. That's what in nature, 1/3, 2/3. That's why we're attracted to it. If we did these 50-50, it wouldn't work. So many things that intuitive artists will know. But sometimes with the general public, we gotta be like, not that you guys don't know, but I'm just saying how intuitive it is for us. It could be intuitive to you too.
You can start to see that pink coming in now.
I do see it. All right, Oliver's off to the races. He's doing the next step.
Ready for me, Matt? All right. Oh, that looks cool.
You know how like Ford's Garage, I don't know if you guys have been there, but they name their burgers? Like, this is the Mayor Burger or whatever. Are we going to have to start naming our bunnies? The Best Bunny. Cotton candy.
You guys like to put special at the end of everything you named.
It's because everything's special.
It's not special if it's not.
But
That literally is just the way Jake talks, rubbing off on Matt and I. Jake's so good for putting the word special at the end of a statement.
we were going to try to tell sheep jokes tonight. And
Sounds like a bad idea.
oh, there we go. It's 7 o'clock, an hour into the show. We got one in.
I think that's the first joke I've ever heard from Matt.
All right.
A little off center, so what I'm gonna do is let it fall, hold it in place while it falls.
Patty says, late to the show, but happy to be here. Hello from Omaha. Patty, we still got a
Omaha.
whole hour left.
Yeah, welcome. Remember when we went to Yellowstone, we couldn't, like, people in the middle states, they were having a hard time having connectability? Maybe Elon Musk's new, like, something. Hey, how many of you guys experienced the Facebook glitch today?
I did. You asked me about it, and then I realized, yeah, my Facebook was not on.
Yeah. So Jessica
right.
was trying to do the mailing,
Straight
and she
pink.
couldn't get it to work.
Straight pink.
We were trying to upload the YouTube video for the sheep reveal and could not get anything to work.
Well, that's no fun.
So when I called the Apple store, they said there was a problem with the server, and all the sites I was using were tied to that same server, which is pretty scary because they're pretty established sites. Like Shopify. I mean, Shopify, how many people are on Shopify who own a business? I find it hard to believe that the server took us all down. There's one special trick Matt does with the ears, and I'll see if you guys catch it. All right, lining up his tools, getting it just right, so when Oliver comes and Matt cuts it, he'll be able to move to the next step because his bench is organized.
One last flash here, Matt, then I'm coming your way.
So bunny ears.
There we go.
The good part is if and when I blow one of these, both these guys know the perfect size bits to bring over. So I don't need to be
Yes.
like bigger, smaller. They know.
I mean, I think that's a challenge that Matt and I are running into right now is that, like, for Matt and I, this is like a production item, and we're very quickly, like, getting into our production flow state.
And production happens like twice a week between
2-3
classes.
times a week.
All right, here's the other thing. Matt cut the ears, so there are 2 cut marks on the inside of the ears. So now my next question is to watch how the tool goes. Like, were they on the cut marks or not? Because if they were, there'd be a straight line through the middle of this ear, which could be good or bad. I don't know. But that's like when you're assisting someone, those are the things you got to watch. Because then when you sit down to try to make it, you're going to be like, wait, how did they do that?
Matt, is your mic on?
Moment.
It's not like
Oh,
Matt's been saying anything.
I'm just a very quiet person.
so I
In the camera, that blue kind of looks green right now when I
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
at it.
Because blue and yellow makes,
Green.
Is it green? Is it green?
It could be green.
could be green. I'm trying to bring a sheep joke in, but I can't. I can't pull it out.
Let
So
us
Bess-
know in the comments what your favorite sheep-related joke is. We need some good ones.
Did you say bent ear? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with a bent ear. I'm good with straight ears. I like how that one's kind of a little floppy, like it's not totally up.
These are fun too because they can sit on a shelf. They don't take up a lot of space. So like the windowsill in your house. So when you're washing dishes, you can revel on how cute it is. If you are local and you come to the show March 9th and 10th, You can custom order your own bunny. You can say,
They're a very
I chose
vertical
those
piece.
colors. What was
They're a
that?
very vertical piece rather than a very wide, sprawling piece.
How do we know how to make tails so good? I hear you asking. Lots of practice.
He's so cute.
I'm glad you like them.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, again, Oliver with the torch. A small bit of glass on it.
Given just enough time for Matt to do his last little bit of
Housekeeping.
futzing.
Putzing around.
Yeah.
This is what my grandma used to say. Quit putzing around.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Bess, is it everything you wanted and more?
It is. He's very cute.
Do you know as an employee you get 35% off show weekends?
I know, and I'm in Florida.
Doesn't matter. We can make an exception.
You could call dibs right here, right now.
That's
on
what I'm
that,
getting
Bess.
at. Before
I
it
know, I
goes
could.
live and you lose your opportunity, I'm just saying.
And that's that.
You know.
Very cute.
And you got to have some perks by working here. Oh, he's very cute.
I love
him.
I'll knock that off, Matt.
All right, GA stamp comes on the bottom. That's our next thing.
Bam.
Wait until you guys see our
Bam.
show colors, our t-shirts. They're kicking it.
A little bit of cold metal on that punty. A little bit more cold metal on that punty. We're trying, man. There it goes.
Woohoo.
It's beautiful.
Just got to turn your head to see what it really looks like. All right, the GA stamp is in Oliver's left hand. Not a minute to
Going
waste.
in
Matt's
3,
here
2,
with the hot,
1.
whatchamacallits.
Good press.
Stamp.
That's on there.
Ta-da.
And then Matt's going in to the annealing oven.
Bada bing.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice,
Very nice.
very nice.
Good job.
Designer lady
job, man.
says thumbs
I love
up.
him.
Okay, 7 o'clock. Is there anything we need to go over, Bess?
As far as table, housekeeping.
Yeah, all of the above. Did we show this off
I
yet?
don't trust your
So this is
mixing
the
up.
giveaway for this week. Look how shiny. Chris made
Let me
his
see your nails. You do
beautiful-
it.
I have to change my my color tomorrow, but
Look, that gives you an idea of scale if we show it in someone's
Absolutely.
hands.
very nice, low key, relaxing,
What was it called?
calming tequila,
Tequila
sipper.
slammer.
Slammer. That's
Shooter?
right. Tequila
Slammer.
slammer.
Oh, Matt looked at the cards. He
I
knows
didn't look,
which
I
one.
promise.
Tequila slammer. So that's our giveaway for the week.
Mix it up.
We've got a couple things left on the table. We've got 3 bunnies. Look how cute this little guy is.
Yeah, I think the bent ear is super cute.
I know, I love it. We've got 2 nest bowls in a. Is that a new color? I
It
haven't
is.
seen this color before.
Yeah, he layered 2 colors.
I love it.
And did them in a couple different ways. These ones were matching, so I kind of put them next to each other. Did you hear about the chicken?
I did not hear about the chicken.
Sounds
He's
like a-
very cute with glasses, though.
It sounds like a joke, but I bought this chicken to have on our displays because I thought he was super cute. And Poe thought he was cute too.
Oh no, Poe!
It's like, come on, are you serious? But
No, Poe.
apparently you didn't notice that, so we're good.
That's so funny. Poe sometimes steals the microphone covers in the tech closet from me, and I have to run around the office and chase him. So
Anything
he can
fuzzy.
make anything a toy.
We should know better.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I announce the name for the giveaway, or we want to make one more thing first?
Yeah, let's make one more thing. So
Yeah.
Matt says he mixed them up.
I promise I did.
Okay, Bess, why don't you pick them?
Safekeeping.
Hand one to each of us. Okay, the reason Bess is designer is because she's doing the tech and I don't know how.
Matt's on camera.
That's on camera.
Good, you're going to see us struggle then. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. You might not struggle at all.
I'm the assistant.
Oh!
Michelle.
So Michelle, you get to try your hand at making a bunny.
All right. We'll give it a go.
All right.
And after that, we can, it could be viewer's choice. Ooh.
Oliver, remind me what this scarlet brown is. Is it just straight up brown or?
It's like a terracotta brown.
Okay.
It's one of my. It's a top color in my opinion.
Okay. So how would you feel about if I had an orange bunny?
With like terracotta speckles on it.
Sure.
Okay. That was exactly what you were thinking. I can tell. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I was almost feeling orange with red speckles with this color tail and ears, but I don't know if that's too much going on because I don't know what this actually looks like when it comes out. So my other option is I could do an orange bunny with scarlet brown speckles and gold ears.
I think that would look a little bit better.
Let's do that,
I
then.
think that's going to be more up what you're
This
thinking.
is why you're my assistant designer, so you
Yeah,
can talk
yeah.
me through the things in my head.
And then I walk up and say, I should be listening to this.
So we're thinking orange bunny, forget
Orange
me.
bunny.
Okay.
Orange bunny, terracotta speckles,
Okay.
gold ears and tail.
Nothing with this?
Nope, no red, no blue.
All right, how many people out there have ADHD or
Me.
ADD or any of those things?
Me.
So
I think
do you
everyone you're
see-
working with right now.
I know. Do you see? I'm like, okay, orange bunny with speckles,
Uh-huh.
ears.
Perfect.
Yep.
Light speckles, heavy speckles.
Medium speckles.
Of course.
Medium.
Of course.
Speckles.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I'm going to try the ear trick, see if you guys notice it. It's fine. I just don't want to. That's true.
My cousin
Okay.
has two bunnies named George and Daisy, and this one is going to remind me of Daisy. She's a little bit more of an orangey
Sharp
bunny.
jacks. Bam. Bam. All right. Michelle starting with the first small gather so she can get all the glass she needs. This is a lot of glass, and it's a little bit interesting. I haven't seen Michelle do too much like solid work before. When she does get on the pipe, I see her doing a lot of blown work, so it's
Yeah,
going to be
me too.
interesting to see her work with the heat base that she has here.
Can she do it? Do you guys know too, like I like what we were talking about earlier, when you talk through it, it was good for me to be on the camera first because then I'm answering my own, I'm talking about it, but I'm thinking about it as well. Like, how many dips am I taking before, like, making sure I do the right moves because I'm talking about them.
Yeah.
So it like gave an imprint on my brain already once.
Yeah. Oliver is going to be a pro at ears and tails by the end of this.
It's true.
Yeah.
But like a typical apprentice program, you start from the ground up, right? You'd be the cameraman talking about it so much so that then you're like, I can do it. And then you try it and you fail. And then you're like, okay, I'll be the assistant next. All right, 2 coats of orange, 1 coat of brown. It picked up kind of a lot. Do you want a little more orange over it?
Sure.
Because it was a finer frit.
Be a little bit of a layering.
Yeah, layering is good. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not picky.
Okay.
Onions are like ogres.
Looking great.
The nice thing about layering colors on something solid is that if it's hollow, you're losing a lot of your heat. With it solid, I don't care.
You got a lot of core heat to work
Yeah.
with. So you have a ton of core heat to, and Matt, correct me if I'm misspeaking here, but you have a lot of core heat to like define the head and the top of the torso of the bunny. The part where you might run out of core heat is when you squish the torso into more of a rounded disc shape.
So that's a good point. There's that. Here's my bunny head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I got a nod from Matt. You might be on the right path.
I would, yep.
Just like that, so you don't run out of your pen.
But I want it
Exactly.
squished a little more, so I'm going to go get it hot again. But can I do what I need to do? Dun, 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 dun.
We got a couple more orders. One more bunny to pull. So if you guys are looking to get a bunny tonight,
I've got your Maurice.
there
I'm just
are
going to
only
keep it
2
warm. You tell me
bunnies
when you're
left.
ready.
Okay.
Sorry,
Other than the
Bess, I
ones
didn't mean
we're
to talk
making
over
tonight.
you.
You are totally
So
fine.
now I see my bunny bottom is a little wonky. Interesting. Okay. So if I was not on live camera and if this wasn't Bess's order, I think I might ditch it. I'm ready. Because the thing is, you can't get the bottom wide if you don't do it at the right time. Flip. Because the neck is like and all wonky.
I'm going to steal your diamonds from you real quick.
You can.
The flattener outer.
I know. So I
After we
gotta.
flip it around, you'll have another chance to heat up that head and round it out.
I'm not worried about the head. I was worried about the flat bottom.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Peeps are either a love or a hate.
Peeps?
Do you guys like peeps or do you hate peeps?
I do
Hate.
like peeps.
When I was very young, the only Easter candy my grandma would get me was Peeps. So I would look forward to getting those Peeps.
Aw.
However, I don't like the actual Peeps themselves.
I have never been really a chocolate person, if you couldn't tell by my cotton candy bunny. So I love Peeps. That being said, I like to eat 1 or 2 fresh
get one
out of
more
the box
fresh.
and they're nice and soft. I like them even better if I open the box, put them in the fridge, let them go stale, and then eat them.
Okay, Bess.
Because then they're
I
like
can-
chewy.
I can one-up you on this story.
Let's hear it.
Growing up, we keep a bag of marshmallows open in like the pantry deal, just so that there's stale marshmallows on hand for whatever occasion you might want to have a marshmallow snack.
Nice.
I
Why
gotta
wouldn't
try
you-
this now. We have marshmallows in the lounge. Like
don't-
that was not a thing I knew about.
I don't know about a stale marshmallow.
Stale mushroom would be just as gross.
I don't want a
You
stale
haven't lived
mushroom.
if you
either.
haven't had a stale marshmallow.
Yeah, we don't want either of those.
And Peeps, I don't know. I'm a crunchy kind of person.
Okay.
So Peeps are like, what is this in my mouth?
I've taken Peeps and made like s'mores with them before.
Oh,
I've
I
never
could see
done
that. All right, my head is off,
Yeah.
but Oliver says I can round it out. This one might not make it to the sales table either.
Someone's gonna love it.
Someone's gonna love it.
Someone's going to love it.
That's like some of the sheep.
What happened when I walked away?
It's just got a flat head.
That's okay.
Will show up in Time magazine one day. The flat-headed bunny.
He's got a
Where
buzz
it all
cut.
began.
Bunnies are allowed to have buzz cuts.
Oh, he's pathetic. All right, we'll give him some like really funny ears, and it will look like he's wearing a hat.
Yeah,
And
like
his-
big
Oh, they'll
oversized.
kind of like come up and.
He could have like big
Okay.
oversized
Yeah,
ears.
let's do big ears. I'm ready.
Okay.
Big ears.
I'll get
You
you-
remember the color?
I'll get
Big
you a
animated
gather.
ears.
Gold ears.
Gold,
Gold
ears.
and a
Gold
gold
tail.
tail. I do the ears first and then the tail.
Yeah.
Sharon Watch says you should roast Peeps in the summer over a fire because they blow up and expand.
Really? Why? I guess marshmallows do.
Marshmallows do, but they look creepier when they're Peeps and they're
Oh,
colored
right,
and they have
right,
eyes
right.
on them. And
I remember
different-
seeing videos of people like drawing faces on marshmallows and putting them in the microwave or something. You remember that?
microwaving them, yeah, that's when
I
they
think
really
I do
blow
remember
up.
that. That was like peak internet.
That's so funny.
2008.
I know nothing
That was
of
when
what you guys are
YouTube
talking
first
about.
was like popping.
Yeah.
All right, so what I don't
Eardropper.
remember is if Matt sat down and did it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like he's got a gnome hat.
Shh. Shh.
Jake says, looking great, team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did
Sure
Jake, is that
is.
Jake's first comment?
It is Jake's first comment.
Jake, you weren't looking and we used your brand new grabbers.
You know what? I think that they might not have good internet where he is. This was the little technique. He pushed in.
The pusher
I
of
saw
cider.
it. But these aren't. No, we gotta heat it.
You got one more heat.
Right, because it smooths out the cut.
That deep
When you-
pusher outer is a Chris special.
Well, it's really good for the base of the ear.
That masher squish real hard.
Squish real hard, of course. Whoops, gotta go the same way.
Mary on
Yeah.
YouTube says, I'm so excited. I took the week of my birthday off, week of April 22nd. I'm going to sign up for the happy hour that week. I can't wait. Mary, we are excited to see you.
Come on
Did I
down.
hear it was for a birthday?
Yes.
So when you get here, Mary, you have to tell them, I'm the birthday girl. I want, give me. And then they have to do whatever you say.
Bring some cake
like a
for us
plan.
all to share. I'll be there.
Look at his giant ears.
We love giant. He can hear anything.
He can. Don't be talking about him. He's gonna hear you from the other room. All right, what are you thinking in terms of, you want a flop or no flop?
I think he needs a flop because he's already got some personality.
Big ear or
Give him
little
some
ear?
more.
Big ear or little ear?
Maybe the little ear?
Flop the little
Kind
ear.
of like Nemo. Does he have like a smaller fin?
A lucky fin?
A lucky fin. He's got a lucky ear.
He's got a lucky ear. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're bringing me tail, and then I do his nose.
You're gonna cut him off with the diamonds, and then you'll hit him with the torch.
Does he have to go back in because he's gold?
Not anymore, Bess. They're making me move. But it's solid, so it holds its heat better. Why am I using the torch first?
I believe you are melting it out and getting the nice heat base in it.
What,
Matt, correct me if I'm wrong.
Is this normally
just
how
do
the
it.
torch is lined up?
No.
I'm like,
I use the torch to melt out the cut mark from the diamonds.
all right, now I know. And I can see another Chris Nordine move that was here, which was this move.
Yep.
Maybe it takes it away from the...
The dislocator.
Perfect. I don't know if anyone's going to get any of these because Bess is going to be like, it's a family of bunnies. All right, this is the part where I do nothing. Oliver, with his skilled hands and grace, is going to
Somebody's
attach.
talking about this guy right now. He's listening real hard.
Yeah, right? His big ear.
Yeah, Oliver.
Yeah, baby.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. Now I'm just going to even out
Take
the heat
one
a
more
little.
flash, and then I'll come over for the reduction.
Whoop, whoop. So it looks like the ears and the tail are clear. They are a beautiful
All right.
gold. And now we're going to get it to bling. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
One more, you think?
No, I think we're good.
Got that good shimmer.
I just took one. So you do the stamp?
Yep.
Maybe she's born with it. It's Maybelline.
And I'm doing this.
manual zoom.
Oh, I'm supposed to do this.
That's
I knew there was
perfect.
something else.
The flipper over.
Look at how cute. Oh, yeah. All right, just like that. It only takes 26 years and one tutorial, and I can make a bunny.
There we go. Good job, Michelle.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was
Take
fun.
that from you.
All right, I think we should let Oliver have a chance. How are you
Uh-oh.
feeling about that, Oliver?
I feel like I've seen it 3 times.
Can
Yeah.
he do it?
I'll take over.
All
And
right.
that way Matt can assist. I mean, is it putting you on the spot at all?
What?
Is it putting you
All right.
on the spot at all?
A little bit, but that's fine. It's for the
Is that
live show.
okay?
It's going to be fine.
If we need to, we have Matt jump in.
All right, Bess.
All right, Oliver.
One more chance at designer.
One more chance.
What are you thinking?
Let's see here. I kind of really want to do something with this blue because I like how bright it is.
This is the one that totally chromes out.
Love that.
Oh,
This is the chrome
That's
special
called
blue.
I
blue
didn't know
chrome.
that.
What color would look good with the blue?
I'll go look at the table
The
while
light
you guys
blue?
are.
Light blue speckles with the blue chrome as a base.
I like it. What
Do
color
that.
ears and tail? Black.
Gold brown.
Some gold brown right here.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, and that'll reduce as well and turn to
Perfect.
a
Like the sheep in the
nice
jungle?
metallic dark brown. Be
Maybe
kind of
brown and
like
blue together.
that pink bunny on the table right now. I don't think that
Oh,
applies
okay,
too
okay.
much.
No, that's fine.
Okay, you got it.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe.
It's Maybelline.
All right.
I didn't know if you were going somewhere else with that.
Oh,
39's a grazer. So we left the numbers underneath too, so we wouldn't get mixed up.
Chris says, hey, Team GA.
What's up? Does this mean the whole cabin's watching us? The whole crew?
10-4. That's plenty of glass.
All right. One of the reasons, I gotta be honest, that we go over the table is to give the guys time to set up, get organized, so they don't feel pressured with us just being right on top of them. But now it's calm, they're ready to go, and Oliver is here working the color. Work it, work it.
So we're doing a chrome blue body with light blue speckles, gold brown ears and tail. So he's gonna be blinging.
Bling, bling,
Bling
bling,
it.
bling. I might suggest gold ears though, because they'll be a little lighter.
Oliver, are you okay with that change? Do you accept it?
I am totally fine with that
Okay.
change.
Perfect.
Hook
it up.
To your color. So
Yeah, chrome and gold brown are like the same hue.
that's
depth.
fine.
See, Bess
I
was
really
cool.
just wanted a blue body.
She allowed for that 30%.
I allowed it. I allowed.
All right, we will do housekeeping after this.
Perfect. Am I putting any?
I don't know, Bess. I think we should kind of wait. We're going to wait. So Oliver's got that shape going. So the cool thing is, too, when I was there, I was talking about, okay, the 1/3, 2/3, but then I didn't flatten my bottom fast enough. So Oliver was listening to all of that, and no stress. Let's just zoom in a little on this. 1/3, 2/3. There we go. There we go. There we
Hit that
go.
bottom.
How many bunnies do you estimate you have made or had a part in making this week?
5,489. We counted them last night.
I think this is the first bunny that Oliver's made in that seat.
Oh. So
On
he's an
camera.
expert on tails and ears.
Expert on tails and ears. Everything else, it's kind of just, brand new.
It's like a specialist. There's got to be someone who does ears. You don't want to go to like a general doctor if you're having a problem. You want the ear specialist. Oh, see, yours looks better than mine.
I can already see the light blue spots on him, and I love it.
Oh, I was just going to zoom it in.
One more heat. I think I got that head on the pipe a little bit here, yeah.
I'm still obsessed with the cotton candy one.
See, that's why I don't want to put any of them up for sale.
I know.
It's like the longer you think about it, that's what happens. I'm going to watch another demo, and before you know it, you're like, I want a custom order.
I was the kid who, when we would go to the local ice cream place, I always got the cotton candy ice cream.
The which one?
It's in Buffalo.
Okay.
But I always got cotton candy ice cream. When we would go to Dairy Queen, if I got a Blizzard, I would get a cotton candy Blizzard. Like, I was cotton candy everything.
You know, that's not a flavor I know.
I
I know.
a Superman guy.
Which is kind of the same idea, right?
Yeah,
just more
Superman's
red number
good.
5.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very, very not good for you.
Yeah, but we didn't know it back then.
I think Superman technically is considered Blue Moon ice cream and strawberry and lemon ice cream.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
It's like a sherbet. But sometimes they do it as a sherbet, sometimes they do it as an ice cream.
I did not know this.
I do love me some sherbet.
I do love sherbet.
What
Orange.
flavor?
I'm a big orange
Honestly,
sherbet guy.
All of them mixed together.
I like the rainbow
God,
one.
are you serious?
I like the lime.
It's good.
I like the raspberry. The raspberry is probably my favorite, but the rainbow, when they're all together, is very good.
Maurice.
You're
All right.
killing me. I am like such a purist. It's like, I just want mango.
I love mango. Mango's very, very good too.
Because it's so good.
I'm not a big orange person. Like, if you give me orange sherbet by itself, it's not my favorite. Like, I'd eat it,
Yeah.
but not my favorite.
Raspberry is my second.
Raspberry, yeah. Mango and raspberry for sure.
All right, this is the little small gather here on the bottom. If you want to see these pieces, come visit us this coming weekend. If you like what you're seeing, we do this annealer reveal. We save it for members. It's a special part of their perk. That's where we talk about what happened during the show and all the glass pieces we made, and you get to see them up close and personal.
Oh, do we have no Jake, no Chris this week? We have a special annealer reveal that we have to do. Oh boy, I hadn't
It's
even
going to
thought
happen
about
Thursday.
that.
I'm not here Wednesday, so it will happen Thursday. Everyone see the bunny shape? Loving the colors. Kind of blends with Oliver's shirt in terms of matching. Amy today had on like a print leggings and a jacket that was plaid, and they matched. I don't know how that would work, but it did.
Now we're just gonna heat this head up a lot and try and get it a little bit more round.
All right, that was the same problem I had, the round head. All right, Matt's going in. He's getting the ears ready. So typically when they make these during the day, they're in reverse rolls. So Matt's also very aware of timing, and he's doing it to how Oliver should time his piece out. The trick is, you know, you always got to be aware of who's around you and what they're doing. So Oliver's doing his thing. Technically, he's the maestro at the bench, and so Matt's following his lead. And sometimes
Matt,
when
I
you're
need,
assisting,
like, one more second here.
like when someone's learning something new, you can also, I'm not saying he's doing this, but you can also pressure them a little bit. So, because everyone tries to get it perfect, and the more time you spend on it, you're losing your core heat, the more apt you are to make mistakes. So sometimes it's good to kind of do things a little faster.
About plaid, because Carol put in the comments, Bess has plaid shoes, which I do, not on today, but I usually do have on my plaid shoes.
Did you see what Amy was wearing? Like, it totally worked.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it was like pattern overload for me. And I was just like, how did she pull that? Like, and she's like, Donna said something. She's like, oh, I do match. I mean, I'm the girl who just eats mango. You guys are the ones that eat all the flavors. You can do plaid.
Carrie said,
Alright,
I
I'm
had
ready
no
when you
idea
are."
what Superman ice cream was, but the bartender at the Henry made me a Superman shot, and man, was that good. I have never heard of a Superman shot.
I wonder what's in that. Blue Caraco.
I'm
I
looking
don't
it
like
up.
that stuff.
Oh, it's the same colors.
So blue Caraco, what's yellow? Like banana?
Yeah, banana liqueur.
And what was the other color?
It's blue, red, and yellow. Interesting.
All right, that's where he's going to heat it. Smooth out that cut mark.
In the future, don't pinch all the way down to the head. Leave them connected. a
Wait
little.
until you guys see our new shirts. I'm telling you, they're going to be super cute. Nothing like skidding in at the last minute. The shirts will be ready Thursday.
Oh, have they not come in yet?
Though just the way he's printing them, they'll be ready Thursday.
That's all right. The suspense is good.
You know, and the funny thing is, okay, here's a question. Put it in the chat.
I'm
If a
missing
shirt's brand
tweezers.
new from the printer, do you just put it on or do you have to wash it
Can you grab
first?
me a pair?
So I personally, if I know that it's brand new, it's never been worn before, and it doesn't have an ink that could possibly wash off, like these are screen printed, so
Yeah.
it's not an ink that can wash off of me, I'll wear
Thank
it.
you.
Especially like when I'm coming here and I'm working a show. I have a family member who religiously washes every single thing before they wear it, even if it's brand new with tags on it.
It's so bizarre. Like I mean, I guess I can see from a store, people are trying it on, it freaks you out.
But yeah, straight from the printer here, like when I show up to work and you hand me a shirt, I run and I change and I throw it on and I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, same.
People have
That
sensitive skin to like the chemicals that they wash the shirts in the
Yeah.
factory.
exactly. That's
I'm
what
ready
I'm
for you,
getting
Matt.
at. And sorry, Matt, I didn't. We did a show and they were like, "I'm not putting that shirt on." And I was like, "But we all match. I can't wear that." It's like, what? So we're only
Got
getting the
some
shirt.
super droopy ears.
It's super goopy.
He knows, Matt.
If you guys are watching on
Your bar
Facebook,
color's going to be right behind those 3 color trays.
why don't you give a round of thumbs up and likes?
Mary says oils from manufacturing sometimes are harsh for some, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Push him up a little bit.
I know a couple people just said froze a little bit. It froze for me too, but we're back on, so hopefully you guys are seeing this still.
They're gold ears too. They're hard to see right now. They
I
look like they're
really
clear.
like the blue speckles on
Perfect
him.
on center. That's great. One last flash here, and then we'll get some reduction. Show it off real quick.
He's a cutie.
Yeah, totally.
Some good reduction.
And now
Perfect.
he's a blingin' cutie.
Now he's blinging.
Bling,
She's
bling.
blanging.
Bling, bling, bling. Adorable.
She's got the blang blang.
I love him.
Is it a him or a her?
We'll have to ask him
I'm
on the
calling
Anila
him
reveal.
a him.
When do you leave for Florida?
Thursday morning.
You can come by tomorrow and see them.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right. Stamp goes in the bottom. Coming off the pipe. Teamwork here. Oliver goes, puts the pipe away. Matt's ready with the torch. Oliver goes to
He's so
heat
cute.
the.
I love the little light blue speckles. That was such a good call, Matt.
One last look.
It's like a spatula sometimes. I'm gonna flip the bunny.
Very nice.
Turned out pretty nice.
And off he goes. Very nice, very nice.
And so I heard the question for Bess earlier on, and I just did not have the brain RAM to answer it at the time. That was the first bunny I've ever been in the bench and made before. So that's the first one.
He looks fantastic, Oliver.
Oh,
and
thank you, Bess.
A lot of kudos in the chat. Jake says, nice, Oliver. Mary Lou says, good bunny, Oliver. Vicky says, another adorable bunny. So I think he turned out good for your first one.
Well, there we go.
Look at that.
There's good direction from the design team.
Absolutely.
Great job, Oliver.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Yes, ma'am.
How about if we do housekeeping,
Yeah.
then one vase, and then that will be the giveaway.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some water.
Absolutely.
So a couple things about our housekeeping this week. Nothing crazy. First thing I want to remind you guys, I know we've been talking about it all night, but we have our super amazing, awesome, can you think of any more adjectives to use?
Special
spring show coming up this weekend. It is going to be 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. And it is called, we used to have a very long name, the Extravaganza was included in that, but we wanted to be able to make it more inclusive to all of our fun spring products. You guys have been watching us do bunnies. We've got our sheet. We've got some other surprises coming out for you guys. And instead it is now called Blossom and Bloom. And we have that going on Saturday and Sunday, like I said, 11 to 4. Will we have live glass blowing demos, Oliver?
I mean, if they're going to have Matt and I here, and I imagine they will, going to be hard-pressed to keep us from not making some stuff.
Perfect. So you guys will have Oliver and Matt here blowing glass. You guys can watch some demos, maybe order some custom orders possibly, depending on what's going on. Thank you, Michelle. We've got our wonderful, lovely new posters featuring Chris. I don't know what he's making. It looks like a bunny, but...
Could be a goblet of some sort, maybe.
Some sort. Anyway, come by, come see us. I personally will not be here, and it makes me very, very sad. But come see the rest of our crew. We do love to see you guys in person, and we have some really cool things coming out for you guys to see.
If you guys come to Blossom and Bloom, and you're hearing about it right now on the live show, you can leave a note for Bess telling her how much you missed her.
That would be cool. I would love to come into a bunch of Post-it notes. One thing I wanted to mention to you guys, Donna actually wanted me to mention it to you. Whenever you come into our gallery, make sure you guys are entering the giveaways we have around the studio. We love giving away things to you guys. So we do a giveaway here every week on the show, but if you're local and you ever come by the gallery, whether you're here for a spring show or whether you are coming in and just here for a class, here to shop, here to come in and say hey, this is just an example. Last month's giveaway was one of these beautiful hearts. So we pick a product from the gallery floor and we give that away, again, totally for free to anybody who comes in and enters for the month. We also have a giveaway for a class for 2 that people can enter every month as well. So whenever you come swing by, make sure you guys are entering those. Obviously, we love to see you and we love to talk to you and we love when you come in to, purchase things, but we also really want you to be kind of involved in those giveaways and get a benefit back too. Speaking of giveaways, Oliver, can you show off that beautiful tequila slammer real quick?
I will show out.
Thank
This
you.
is good. This right here. It's made for the nighttime, the evening, after you've had a nice hearty dinner and you need just something to make you sleepy. It's to be relaxing, sleepy time on the couch. Tequila slammer.
Tequila slammer. I do love how glittery gold that is. It's got a beautiful foot on it. Great job by Chris last week making that.
I would say, you're absolutely right that it's a lot of gold on there. Typically, we use that color as an accent to make something else pop. And Chris just decided that he wanted to go full bore, get buck wild with it.
It's appropriate for something called a slammer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, our beautiful, shiny, golden tequila slammer is going home to Michael. So congratulations, Michael. You are going to get an email from Donna this week. And you can either come by if you're local and pick it up for free, or she's going to email you information about having that shipped to you if you're not local. So congratulations, Michael. We hope you enjoy your lovely, relaxing Tequila Slammer.
In bold, yes.
In bold.
Congratulations, Michael.
We do have a giveaway question for this week. I'm going to show it off to you guys real quick. Shout out to, I believe this was Robin, writing everything out for us. But our giveaway question for this week is, what makes our handmade glass so special compared to other art forms?
Ooh.
It's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that one.
Yeah. I mean, especially with like, I keep on talking about it. Everyone knows how much I love the drinkware. I love that it's art, but also like functional, and that really speaks to the engineer brain in my head a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's for me too. Our drinkware is a big thing. I really like having pieces where friends and family come by and I can hand them a fun drinkware item, whether it's rocks, glass, or a mug or whatever it might be, and kind of have a fun like icebreaker or talking point.
Shout out to Robin. How many times, Bess, have we gone over the Robins to spend time with her family? And Robin hands us something spectacular to drink out of.
I haven't seen her whole collection.
No,
I feel like
she
every
never
time we're
shows
there,
off the whole collection.
She hands me something new that I haven't seen before, which is super cool. So give us your answers. If you put them in the comments, that's great, and we love reading them and seeing them, but it does not get you entered in the giveaway. Do you know what does get you entered in the giveaway, Matt?
What?
Sending your answer to enews@glassacademy.com. So go ahead, start thinking about your answers, get those emailed in, and I believe Michelle is ready and set.
Oh, I'm not rushing you at all.
You're good. I've got nothing else.
Now I understand why newscasters like stand around and all of a sudden they're like, and then the commercial they're like whatever they're doing. All right, we're good to go. Oliver has no idea what we're doing.
Nope, I'm going to figure it out on the fly.
Well, maybe we should tell you if we need your help, though. Because Bess, you might have to.
Jessica in the comments says Chris was making a chick on the poster. We were questioning what he was making.
And just so everyone knows, yes, I did slide a pillow under his shirt before this. He's like, hey, who put a pillow in there? And took a picture of me. I was like, we all have pillows. Yes, it is the way it rolls. Okay, Oliver, we're doing a one-tube thing.
One tube thing.
We need a name for it. I don't know what that name is.
Okay.
But it occurred to me, so instead of 3 tubes, we're just doing one. Same setup.
Okay.
So we have to get Bess on the camera, and then you manage that.
Absolutely. Before
Right?
I step
Because
away
Matt's
from
going to be heating this.
Yep.
Before I step away from the computer, I want to read a comment from YouTube. It's from Eric. Eric says, I just stumbled into this channel recently. I have a background in stained glass and blacksmithing. I really want to get into blowing. Really cool to watch this and learn from this. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome.
We love when you guys find us. We love when you stumble on us, which is really cool. Social media algorithms are something super exciting and fun, and we love when you guys accidentally find us and fall in love.
Right? Yeah.
So am I taking over camera, Oliver?
I believe you are, so I'm going to pass this off to you.
Perfect. Hi, Matt.
Do I need to have the garage on?
No, we're just going to do one right off of this.
Okay.
And is my mic on? Yes. Yep, no. You can chill out for a minute.
All right.
You got time.
I'll
something
Oliver comments real quick.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Chill
Oliver, why
out.
don't you go through the comments?
I'm glad Jessica's watching. She does all our graphic design. When you see the end clips today, you can thank her.
She did give us updated ones from last week, so we've got a couple more names added, and they are alphabetized. So shout out, Jessica. Thank you for that.
Speaking of which, we have a Linda Jolly and a Linda Jolie.
Interesting.
And they spell their names Linda differently. But Jessica says, is this a typo? And I was like, yeah, I think so. Let me check, though. And then we checked, and I was like, are you kidding me? That's how close their names are.
So something funny is, I work with new hires at my full-time job every week, and we have a person who has worked for our company for the past almost 20 years. She's been with us since 2008. We have a brand new hire coming on with the same exact name, same spelling and everything. First name is spelled Lori, Lori. Same last name. It's crazy. I really thought that they made a mistake giving me the list, and it turns out that it's two completely different people with the same exact name spelling going to the same building. So that's going to be really fun.
So do you do it like Lori A or Lori B? Like how do you, or like middle name, Lori A, Price?
Yeah, they're going to have to figure that out.
They're going to learn.
They are going to learn.
Yeah.
All right. Chomping that one bit right off.
Yes, sir.
I'll grab this guy. It went really smooth last time. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2.
I'm a little rusty. I'm like a little, yeah.
Very nice.
2 for 2.
So Matt and I were just talking, and he was mentioning the jacks. There are like a small hole. You don't want a wide jack, which is what I set myself up for. So I can use one blade to start opening it. And then Matt said they also, this particular set will scratch the glass if I'm not careful. So.
Just being a little bit extra careful.
Yep. And then already the glass is cold.
And did you mention that this is the giveaway, Michelle?
I think, well, in my head I did. Someone summed it up the best to describe me. They said you're seeing a whole story in your head, but you're only talking about part of the story. So they're like, we have to like pick up the pieces where you didn't explain it.
So I do have our giveaway question up on the screen for you guys. Again, that question is, what makes our handmade glass so special compared to other art forms? You're going to send your answers to enews@glassacademy.com. Oh, thank you, Ellery.
Take over just for a little bit until they officially need me.
We always need you.
Matt's staring into space. There you go. Welcome
Hey,
back
buddy.
to Earth, buddy.
You're thinking about what?
Flame working, because it's different than this. All right, so I wanted to stretch it out a little bit, which is what I just did by swinging it, but too cold to get the neck in. And so I could use the torch. So Matt is talking about flame working, which is like hot glass over a torch. And if you come to the show this weekend, you're going to see some of his creations at the register.
Yes, I don't want to spoil it, but I've had the pleasure of watching them be made. I'm very excited for Matt showing off his work.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now, Bess, you could jump up. We're going to trade.
Like musical camera here.
All right, I'm grabbing the hook.
All right, all you. Thank you, sir.
Or are we going right to doing this?
Yep.
Going right to doing this, okay.
Matt, I'm going to show off your snazzy pants here for a second. Look at Matt's pants with the little blue daisies on them. Very nice.
Well, thanks. You know,
All
we
right,
like to keep it classy here.
Did you say glassy or classy?
Both.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Too hot?
So are you
There's a little
babysitting
bit of
this
water
now
right
for a
there if you want to
second?
dip it real quick.
I
baby's
thought about it, but no. You good?
We're good.
I was letting this cool off. It was too hot.
Perfect.
Wow. Bless
I'm not
me.
going to do that first layer because this is a single one and I don't need as much glass. So I'm able to gather it enough. Oliver's going to guide it and watch it because that rim is kind of tricky. I'm so excited about this piece. Think of these if you had 10 different ones on your table. Just the optics are super cool. So now I have to think about if I want it as a flower. Cut quick. Yep.
Good.
Nice.
And then push that guy in. It would look
Let
really
it sit
cool.
up
I
for
did
a
this
little
one
bit.
tall, so it could be a candle holder.
Kind of
Lovely.
pushing some of that down in there. Slowly start to ready from the pull away.
Yep. You do that cut mark. All right, Mr. Matt. And that, yep. And you can push it down. Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
And you want a torch down in there at all?
No.
Very nice.
Dang, that's a nice giveaway. Someone's lucky.
And then
Oh, you know
we'll-
what? Will you grab me the GA stamp?
I'll fluff the whole thing real quick. That way that vessel stays nice.
You ready to do it? You do it. Woo! Run
Got
away.
it.
That's good.
It
It's
got
on
it.
there. It's on there. Give it one thing. And what did we do last time? Paddle?
Yeah.
Paddle.
Paddle! The boys, when they come back, they're going to be so jealous. Yeah, if you can, but if you can't. Matt's living on the edge. There you go.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Good
nice.
job, Matt.
Wow, someone's got a
Michelle,
nice little
Good
takeaway.
experimental idea.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you for your help. I know, I'm thrilled.
Matt,
Okay,
you were
what
pretty
time
good
is it?
there.
7:52.
Yeah, you know, you guys.
The guys usually always go into overtime, so I think we could give a couple minutes back. If we could back up where I could be at my tech station and do this.
Oh, yeah. Here,
Yeah.
let me take you. All right, so what happens next? These guys will close down the studio. Glory hole watch, listen.
Go for it.
Silence. The
Oh.
worst sound in a glass shop. Furnaces are still rolling. Pipe warmer comes off. Color will go away.
Yep.
By 8:35, the furnace will be charged, and we will be out
Outta
of here.
Outta here.
All right, thanks everyone. Bess is going to roll the credits.
I am.
If you are a
Bye-bye now.
supporting member, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and membership is still open, so join us if you're interested.
Absolutely. Have a good night, everybody.
Catch you later. Bye.